Students, welcome to Infotech Pathshala. In this video, we will learn how to create tables in MS Access. So let's start. So to create a table in MS Access, you need to open MS Access first. So I'm giving demo on MS Access 2010. So you need to open MS Access from the Windows menu. After opening MS Access 2010, you will get this type of window. Okay, so to create a blank database, you need to click on blank database, and these are the predefined templates of database. And suppose if when you will click on sample template, you will get predefined database related to the topics given over here. Okay, in student database, you will get all the student related tables, fields, reports, everything you will get in this template. As of now, we will learn how to create database using blank database template. Okay, so where you want to create your database, you can browse the path from this folder icon. When you will click on this folder icon, okay, there will be a new file database window using which you can browse the path. Okay, I'm going to create database in documents folder. Okay, so I'll be creating a new folder with the name school. Okay, so just open it up and okay, and just type the file name over here by which you want to create your database. I mean, by which name you want to save your database. So I'll be taking school underscore database. Okay, this is my database name, and just click on OK. So as you can see, in place of file name, school underscore database dot accdb is coming. .accdb is the extension of MS Access 2010. ACC stands for access and DB stands for database. Okay, now after browsing the path and specifying the file name, you need to click on create button. Okay, so as soon as you click on create button, you will get this type of window. So I'll give a small introduction of this window first. The topmost bar is the title bar where database name is getting displayed. As you can see, school underscore database, and on the title bar we have quick access toolbar. On the quick access toolbar, you can see a list of frequently used command buttons. By default, you will get save, undo and redo button. Okay, just below the title bar we have tabs. So file tab, home tab, and just below it we have ribbon. This area is known as ribbon. Okay, and this window is divided into two part. This is the left part and right part. Left part is known as navigation pane, where you will get all the database related objects like table, queries, forms, reports, etc. So the table or form, whatever you will create over here in this database, you will get list of those tables, queries in this pane. Okay, now on the right hand side we have work area. This is the data sheet view where you will make entries in the database, and just below it we have navigation buttons. Okay, record, as you can see record is coming. Okay, so this is to jump on the first record. This is just beside this we have a button to jump on the previous record, and to jump on the next record you we have next record button, and to jump on the last record we have last record button. And by using this text box you can jump on a specific record after typing the record number. Suppose I want to jump on fourth record number, so type the record number over here and press the enter key. But as of now we have no records in the table because we have not made entries in the table. And just below it we have status bar, and by default data sheet view is getting displayed on the status bar because we are in data sheet view right now. Okay, now come to how to create tables. There are two ways to create tables in MS Access by using blank database. So first we can directly create table from data sheet view. Okay, so how we will create? So as you can see, click to add field. So as soon as you click on this drop down, you will get a list of all the data types available in MS Access. Okay, so for the field name, suppose if I want to type a student name, so I'll be taking text data type. Okay, so I'll write S name over here. Okay, so S name. Okay, this ID field is for unique entries. Right now I'm not discussing this ID key. You cannot change. This ID field is for unique entries which will be automatically generated. You cannot enter anything in this ID field because it is of auto number type, data type. Okay, now we have to switch from data sheet view to design view. So how we will switch? So as you can see, file and tab is getting selected. So when you will click on this drop down, you can see two views, data sheet view and design view. So after saving this data, after saving the table, you will get two more views, or pivot table view and pivot chart view. We will switch from data sheet view to design view to design the table. So you have to click on this design. So as soon as you click on design view option, it will prompt you to save the table. So I'll type student name, I mean student is the design view. So design view is divided into two panes. This is the top pane and this is the bottom pane. In bottom pane, field properties are coming, and this is design. This is the design view where you have to type field name, its data type and its description. Okay, so in the first field, as you can see, there is a key icon. Okay, this is for primary key. Primary key is for unique entries. Okay, this topic I'll be discussing in details later. So as of now, I'll be deleting this row. So how I can delete any row in the design view? So you need to click on the gray area which is there on the left hand side of the design view. So to select the specific field name, you need to click on the gray area and just press delete key. Okay, so it will ask for the confirmation, so click on yes. So now field id field is been deleted. Okay, so this is the field name column, this is data type column, and this is description column. So to jump from field name column to data type column, you have to press tab key, and to jump from data type to field name, you have to press shift tab. Okay, so tab key is used to move on the next column, and shift tab is to move on the previous column. Okay, so when you will click on this drop down which is there on data type column, so you can see the list of all the data types available in MS Access. So you, for typing, for storing student name, you have to select text data type. So as you can see, field properties are getting displayed over here, and field properties will be varied according to the data type. Okay, this also we will see in details. Okay, now to jump on the description column, you have to press tab key. Okay, description is what, for what purpose you are using this field name. You can write short description of it, so that user will make entries in the data sheet view, or so he will get an idea of what he has to do. So you can type like enter student name. Okay, now press tab key to jump on the next field. S name field we have already taken. Now you have to type father's name. Okay, one more thing is there. There is a naming convention in field name. Field name can be up to 64 characters long, and you cannot start a field name with a space, but space can be there in the field name. Okay, so I'll type, say, father's name. Father's underscore can be taken. Okay, so press tab key. So text field is used to enter text values. In case of text data type, you can enter number as well as characters. Okay, so the limit of this text data type is 255 characters. As you can see in the field size option, 255 is coming by default. That means you can enter up to 255 characters in father's name field. Now DOB is for date of birth. Okay, so the data type of DOB would be date and time, because you are going to store date. So as you can see, this field properties are changing according to the data type taken. Okay, so in case of birth certificate, you need to attach birth certificate document over here. So for this we have attachment data type, so you need to click on attachment. Okay, after birth certificate, I'll be taking class field. In class field, we can enter values from 1st to 12th, because the school is from 1st to 12th. That means user is not allowed to enter LKG or HKG. So we will make lookup for the same. Okay, so for this lookup means we will make a drop down list in the data sheet view, so that user can select classes from 1st to 12th, any one class from 1st to 12th. Okay, so we will be creating lookup wizard. So just click on lookup wizard option. So as soon as you click on this option, there will be a wizard. So in the first step, it will be prompting you to select the option. Okay, if you are taking values from another table or query, so you will select the first option, or if you will type values on your own, so you will select the second option. So the second option is I will type the values that I want. Okay, just click on the next step. Okay, so in this way, it will be asking you to display how many columns in the data sheet view. So I'll be displaying only one column because we want to type only class values. That means from 1st to 12th. So there will be only one column. So I'll type class 1, then press tab key to jump on the next record, then class 2, then class 3. Okay, so in this way we will type the values. Okay, so just click on the next step. Okay, so there are two options. In the first option, limit to list, when you will check this option, that means user is not allowed to enter any values from the list. I mean, apart from the list, user cannot enter any value. Okay, and this is the second option is, do you want to store multiple values for this lookup? If you want to allow user to enter multiple, if you want to allow user to select multiple values from the drop down list, you can select this option. Otherwise, user will be able to select only one value at a time. And after selecting this option, I mean, after checking this option, user is allowed to select multiple values from the drop down. So we will not check this option because we want to select only one value at a time. And this class is the uh, heading, field heading, I mean the lookup heading. So okay, if you want to change this heading, you can change, you can type anything, but I will be taking class only because we are going to make entries in the class field. So just click on finish. It will remain text data type, but in the data sheet view you will get a drop down. Okay, now I want to store students picture. Okay, for storing picture data type, we have OLE object and attachment option. So if you will select OLE attachment, it will make the database size big. So we have another provision to store the picture in database. This I'll be discussing in my next video. Okay, so next we have auto number field. Auto number field is to display a number which will be starting from 1. Okay, and the number will be generated automatically. Aadhaar card, whether student is having Aadhaar card or not, so it will be of yes no type field. So yeah, in case of yes no type data type, you will be getting a checkbox in the data sheet view. So if it is checked, it will be considered as true, and if it is unchecked, it will be considered as no or the false. Okay, as you can see, this field properties are getting changed according to the chosen data type. Okay, so for picture we have these only two field properties. I mean, for attachment, for yes no we have these many field properties, and for at text we have these many. Okay, so according to the data type chosen, these field properties will be changed. Number data type is also there. So number data type is used to display numeric values. So in case of number data type, user is not allowed to enter alphabets. So if you want to display age of a student or marks of a student, you can take number data type. In case of text data type, we can enter numbers as well as text. Okay, now in memo data type, we can enter number and text, and if you want to enter more than 255 characters, you can go with memo data type. Okay, now if you want to delete any field, so how you will delete? You just select the field and press delete key. Now we will make entries in the table, so we have to switch from design view to data sheet view. So we'll move from from design view to data sheet view. So as soon as you jump on the data sheet view, so now a student name you have to type. Say I'm typing Manish, and by pressing tab key you can jump on the next column. So okay, now date of birth. So for date of birth field, as you can see, there will be a calendar. So when you can click on this calendar and select the date. Okay, or you can type it manually also. So if you want to type date, say 10th January 2007. Okay, so date of enrollment is, now this is for birth certificate. So just click on this attachment field. Okay, when you will double click on it, there will be a dialog box which you can select the attachment, means the document which you want to attach. Just click on add. Okay, I want to attach birth certificate. Be taking birth certificate from here and click on OK. Now class, for class drop down, you will get a list of all the classes. which are there in the school. So school is from 1st to 12th, so you can select any class. So a student is enrolled for the class 7, so I'll be selecting class 7th. Now this is for the photo, student's picture. So just double click on it and select this add option, and you can take any picture of a student. So I'm taking this picture and click on OK. Aadhaar card, we have taken yes, no data type for Aadhaar card field. So a checkbox is there. If a student is having Aadhaar card, so you can check this box. That means the student is having Aadhaar card. So yes, no type field is there. So now by pressing tab key, you can jump on the next record. So this asterisk sign is for new record. So in this way you can make entries in the datasheet view. Okay, one more thing I would like to explain. So as soon as you click on any field, so the description which we have entered in the design view will be getting displayed on the status bar. So for student name, as you can see, enter student name is coming on the status bar, and for father's name, enter father's name, for DOB, enter date of birth, and so on. So in this way we will make entries in the table. And if you want to jump on a specific record, say if I want to jump on one first record, so type 1 over here and press enter key, so the cursor will move on the first record. Now if you want to jump on the last record, just click on this button, last record, and for first record over here, and for next record. Okay. So in this way we can navigate across the table. In this way we can make entries in the table in MS Access, and we can design the table. And how to save pictures and how to display pictures on form, you can see my next video. I hope you all have understood. Thank you.